Something just arrived in the mail, and I've been waiting for this thing for many months now. This might be one of the most exciting flips that I've done here on the channel in a really long time. I'll give you guys a little bit of backstory. A couple months ago, I ran into this lot that was posted on eBay for this something that we're about to see. I did some research in terms of what these things go for and if they're compatible with US and Canadian things. Sure enough, it all turned out that this looked like a really good buy, and I suppose we're really about to figure it out today here, but this item was all tested and working. They're supposedly all cleaned and they're in somewhat of good condition, and potentially here this could be worth a ton of money. So I paid around $250 for the lot. We're gonna break it down here. I'm gonna actually be able to throw a picture up on the screen here once we see what they are. But overall, this should make some pretty good money, at least double our money. We're gonna do the math on it here today, but I'm very excited about it. This is the box right here, and I'll give you guys a hint. It's coming from Japan, and it took about 2-3 months to get here. Okay, let's dive into what's inside of it and see how much money we can potentially make on this box. I think it's gonna be awesome. All right, guys, so here's the box right here on the table, and it looks like it's been very nicely taped up and packed well, so hopefully these things made it on their journey. Let me go ahead here, though, and get this guy opened up. Yeah, I'm not sure what this tape is, but it seems really nice. It's like very hard to actually unbox here, which is nice, especially for international parcels like this. All right, so here's the moment of truth, guys. I'm gonna open it up. All right, and here we go. Let's take a look. It may be somewhat obvious at this point. I'm not sure, but let me see if I can get this undone. Actually, you know what? Let me just pull this out. Aha! Can you guys tell what it is yet? Maybe not. Let me open it up here. Aha! Now you guys can probably tell what it is. Here we go. This is one of them. These are Nintendo Wii nunchucks. These things are awesome. Hold on, let me get the rest of them out. You guys can just see the sheer volume here that is coming out of this bag. So yeah, all Nintendo Wii nunchucks. They are all OEM and straight from Nintendo. Not from Nintendo. They were from a third-party seller, of course. But nevertheless, here we go. And these are, yeah, there we go. There's a little Nintendo logo. These are all nunchucks, which is very exciting. Now, the one thing to note here, these guys are all compatible with the US controllers. See right here, there's a US controller. They all just plug right in. There's no difference. How do you get these things out, actually? I don't even know. Do you just pull them? No, you have to squeeze, right? There we go. Yes, but they are all compatible with the US controllers. Doesn't matter. They don't make different ones for Japan, so that was a good thing. The more exciting thing, though, is that these have all been tested, which is really cool. I mean, obviously, there'll still be some work cleaning some of these things. I mean, you can see they're a little bit grimy, but overall, I mean, these things are in really nice shape. And yeah, I mean, we can see here, remote after remote, that these things are in decent shape. We have a total of, I think, 50 of them here, and at this point, I'm going to throw up the picture on the screen of the listing. So there it is right there, and that's the total that we paid for it. Again, I can't remember, it was a long time ago, but these are all tested. We have a couple here even that are in the box. These are Japan written on the boxes, so I'm not going to be able to probably get as much for these. Maybe I'll be able to get more, I'm not sure, but I'm going to list these separately, obviously. But I mean, yeah, guys, just look at this, and this is a great wholesale deal. I can't reveal my source, but the deal that I'm working out with them right now is potentially to pick up more and more stuff depending on how this stuff sells. But let's break it down real quick. These things go from anywhere between $15 to $25 on eBay, depending on the condition of them. So overall here with 50 of them, we're looking at a sale price of anywhere between $750 and $1,250, somewhere in there for all of these right here. Now, the thing to note about these is that I paid around $5 a piece, so obviously that's not all profit, and some of them are going to be in worse condition than others. So it is going to take us a little bit of time here to get through these all, list them all, clean them all, but I'm hoping that that's sort of what we can approach today and see if we can get these all up for sale. So here's what I'm thinking. What if we go ahead and we pull them all and we get them into different categories of some being really nice condition and no yellowing on them and relatively decent shape, and then we take pictures of the worst ones from that lot and we post those. So then no matter who gets it, it'll always be a satisfied buyer hopefully on the other end. And then we're going to take some like this, which have a lot more yellowing and just damage on them, and obviously, you know, this one's got a yellow cable, and we're going to sell these ones separately, and we'll put those in their own lot, and these ones will go for a little bit cheaper, maybe a $5 discount on these, but they're a little bit more, you know, gross or old looking. Then we pull a separate listing for these guys, for the inbox Japan ones. This guy probably needs its own listing. Separate listing for the black ones here, and then likely we're going to need a separate listing for these guys. Yeah, oh, and actually no, these are just the same ones. I'm not sure why they're in these, but anyway. So 50 nunchucks here in total. It's time to go through all of these and make some decisions. Okay, so quick breakdown here, guys. These ones are all the ones that are very clean and nice to some extent. I mean, yes, there's a little bit of yellowing on some of these tops. There's a little bit of yellowing on some of the cables, but I think I can do a general description and list these all in a big multi-quantity listing, so that should be okay. These guys over here are all just a little bit more nasty. They have, you know, a little bit more yellowing going on here, or they have some really yellow and gross cables, so I will sell these ones at slightly a discounted price, and you know, some of them are just kind of gross. So nevertheless, that's that pile there, and they just couldn't make it in with the nicer ones over here. Down here, I'm not really sure sure what to do with these ones. These ones all have like little marks. So that one's got like marks there, that one's got marks there, that one's got a lot of sticker residue on it. Not sure exactly, might just do those separately or in a separate listing or whatever. We'll figure that one out. Then I've got the black ones all together here. I've got these and they all have a little bit of marks and stuff. So maybe I can just do a general description for the 3 of them. I'm not sure. But anyway, probably multi-quantity list those. And then we've got these 3 back here, which will get their own listings. And yeah, I mean, overall, that's pretty sweet. So in case you are not aware, I wanted to list these right away. So that's why I sort of waited on opening this box. I didn't want to wait because, again, I've got quite a bit of money tied up in these, and the money's been tied up in them for like 2-3 months now. And again, it's a fairly significant amount. Not really, but it's like $250. So I still want to get that back. So that's why I went right into this, and I want to get all these listed as soon as possible so we can start to see that return. So let's go ahead now, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and take some pictures now. I'm probably going to do it on my phone, and we'll get these all drafted, and then I'm going to go over to my computer and get them all listed on eBay, and then we'll figure out a nice little storage solution for them in terms of how we're going to put them in bins or whatever. So yeah, let me get to it. Okay guys, we've finished up all of the drafts here for all the different nunchucks. We're going to get them listed here in a second. But real quick, I want to address something I normally get in the comments. How do I know that they're all actually tested and working? Because the seller did assure me, they guaranteed me that they are all tested and working. But obviously, I haven't gone through and tested them yet. Well, what I'm going to be doing actually is pulling them out here at random and testing them. I don't trust the seller. I don't take their word for it. I just always want to make sure. And I don't want to, I want to avoid any bad feedback. So I'm going to pull them out here at random, test them with my Wii console. And then if they work, then we'll be good to go. And we're just going to assume that they all work then, and I'll deal with anything if it comes up. But I think it should be all good. I was checking them all as I went through them. There's no rattles in them or anything. The buttons are not sticky, so they're all working in that sense. So I'm hoping this will be all good. Anyway, you can go through and test a couple of them, and then we'll go ahead and get them listed. Okay guys, just wrapped up a quick testing session there. Probably did about 10 of them there, and I tried to grab from each different pile. So pretty confident there. Did not have one issue at all. They all work great. So I'm hoping that the rest will be like that, and I think that we're going to be good. Again, between the seller's guarantee that they were all tested and working, and with my experience here, I think we're going to be good to move on. So with that all said, let's go ahead and get these guys all listed for sale on eBay. I just thought of something else, guys, which was something that I didn't really think about here at the beginning, and I'm sure somebody's going to comment as well, is that why don't I bundle some of these up and see if I can get a higher price for a set of 2? Now, I was thinking about that. I've already taken all my photos, and I don't really want to go through and make too many bundles, and I think it's just going to be a pain to deal with. But what I will do is I will offer combined shipping in the description for any 2 nunchucks. And hopefully that will increase the likelihood of getting maybe somebody to buy 2, and we can give them some sort of deal maybe even. Also, I might even put that I can combine shipping with video games in, because again, we could fit them. I don't know, I'll figure something out. But yeah, bundles wouldn't have been a bad idea, but just, I don't know, we don't have a whole bunch here. I mean, we have 50. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and list them all individually and then offer combined shipping for anybody that does want more than 2 or more than 1. If they want 2, 3, 4, however many, we'll combine the shipping. So hopefully that will help us get a couple extra sales. All right, guys, well, I've just wrapped up all the listings for these guys, and I'm quite excited about this lot. I'll throw a picture up on the screen of the main listing right here. This is for 34 of the best condition nunchucks right here, which I decided to charge $14.99 a piece on. It's a little bit lower than I was thinking, but you know what? There were definitely some solds up there in the $20 and $25 marks, but I don't want to sit on these things forever. I want to move them quickly, and you know, there's a lot of them here. So let's not get greedy and ask for too much. Let's ask on the lower end, see if we can maybe move these a little bit quicker, and I'm hoping that that will help them sell fast. Anyway, 34 at $14.99 brings a total of $509.66 with these ones alone. Really quickly, skipping over the inbox stuff, we've got the yellowed ones, and these ones were just in slightly worse shape than the ones over here, so I wanted to list them separately, obviously. We have a total of 6 of these for $13.99 each. I just gave them a $1 discount, so that's $83.94. Then I've got 4 of these ones, which all have some forms of like marks on them. This one's got a big one there. This one's got, oh, it's got some marks on the top there, some residue. This one's got that. So I discounted those even more, $12.99 on each one of these, and that brings it to a total of $51.96 for these 4. The 3 black nunchucks I actually was able to charge up a little more on. I charged $17.99 for the 3 of them, so that's $53.97. Then we've got these 2 in-box Japan ones. I couldn't find any comps on them, so I decided I was just going to charge up for them a little bit more and see if we can get a little bit more for them. So right now I have them listed the highest price, $29.99,
because they are in these cool boxes, which might make them worth something, I'm not sure. And if not, I'll most likely have to discount those, but I'm just going to leave them up at that price for a little bit here, see if we can get any bites. Anyways, that's a total of $59.98, and then finally, I listed this little guy right here. Again, Japanese box, I put it up for $24.99. Might sell for that, might have to discount it, not a big deal. Anyway, so for those of you guys who are wondering, the total of this stuff here, the total sale price, when it all sells at the price we've listed, if it does, that comes to $784.50. Again, right around that $750 mark that I was mentioning, a little bit lower than what I was hoping for. Again, I was hoping to get closer to $1,000, but I think I'd rather have them priced lower and take, you know, that much quicker to sell, and hopefully we can move them quicker versus, you know, having them listed for a lot more and then having to wait for longer. So hopefully we can move these, like, maybe even within the year to have all of them gone would be great. Nevertheless, $784.50 in a total sale price here, or total list price, I should say. Then there was $233.64 to purchase all of them. That includes the shipping and everything to get them here. So that's good. And then there was also $117.67 that will come on eBay fees as these all start to sell. So we're going to have to pay all that. When that's all said and done, we'll be left with about $433.19 profit. So just out the $450 bucks profit for this. And again, I've got them all listed now. I just need to store them. And again, I'll have to, you know, spend some time to ship them. But for the most part here, that only took about a few hours. And yeah, I mean, we're all done here. And these are just going to be able to sit here and hopefully sell well for the next little bit. And yeah, overall, I'm really excited about this. Yeah, I mean, 430 bucks in a day is not horrible. Mind you, I had to tie my money up for about 2.5 months while these came here. And then I'll have to tie it up now for another, I don't know, probably 6 months to a year or so. Well, actually not that long, because I'll get my money back pretty quick, I'm hoping. So maybe another 2 to 3 months to actually get my money back. So I had to put out, you know, a good amount of money, 230 bucks. But overall, to make 400 bucks profit in one day of work, not bad at all. So I'll be looking for some more lots like this, obviously, again, based on how this one sells, but I'm quite excited. Okay, so this is a little storage system that I've come up with for these guys. I've got all 34 of the good ones in RP7 here, and I've labeled that on eBay accordingly, so we can pick those out really easily, put them in a bag or whatever. We'll probably actually heat seal them all in bags, and then we'll be able to just ship them out like that in a little 8x6x4 eBay box. Or actually, what are these ones again? This is actually probably the right one to use. Yeah, 6x4x4. I'm gonna ship them out in these guys. Yeah, I don't want to poly mailer them or bubble mailer them just because I'm afraid that they might get damaged. I might do that if we run out of boxes and just really bubble wrap them. Probably not though. I'll probably just order some more boxes. So nevertheless, we'll ship those in the boxes. Over here now is all the rest of them. So at the bottom, I've got all of the yellowed ones. We've got the boxed ones there. We've got the black ones here, and then I just put these ones in a bag so they can get mixed up. But these are the ones with the marks. And yeah, 2 bins. Not much room at all there that they take up, which is great. Just got to find a spot for them down here, which is going to be impossible because I am officially basically 100% out of room, but nevertheless, I need to find somewhere for these, so I'm going to go ahead and look around, see if I can find a spot. Okay, actually, to my surprise, I managed to make it work. So I moved these bins that were all up here before over to here. They had the drawers up here, which were really a bad use of space. I did not notice that, so we've got all that space now up there for those wholesale bins. I took the drawers back here. They're not going to live there, but I just put them there for now because that's a really bad place to get things out of them, but whatever. These are empty bins, so this is great. I can put some more stuff in there, or I can move them and put other stuff there. Not sure why I actually put the bins there, but nevertheless, we've got some empty bins there, and then our nunchucks are all stored in these 2 bins right here. So that's fantastic. They got a spot, and that's going to make it super helpful for grabbing things out of them. So yeah, there we go. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call it there for today. That was a major success, actually. I'm glad that we were able to go through that entire box, unbox it here, and get all of those items listed in one day on eBay. Really exciting stuff. The backlog has been building over at the receiving shelf, so I'm, you know, really happy when I can do that, when I can just get a box in and I can just move it right through the whole process. Luckily, I didn't have much going on today. I actually got this box in maybe 2 days ago, but I waited till today where I knew I had, you know, an emptier schedule, and I just worked through it all, and that was great. Now, however, I need to go on with my day, and I just made a trip out to Value Village and probably got the most insane haul I think I've ever gotten from there. So I need to start working through that, but that means I had to let this video go, and you guys will have to wait till Friday to see what I got in that trip. Nevertheless, so guys, I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and found some value in it. Again, looking at other ways to resell things. This is not the conventional way that I get things. I guess it sort of is. I get a lot of lots online and on eBay, but this one was a little bit different because it wasn't video games. I mean, it was video game related, but it wasn't games themselves. So, you know, it was fun though. They were all the same. We were able to do some multi-quantity listings there and get these things up really quickly, which was awesome. And hopefully we can find some more deals like this in the future. With that said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video again, found some value in it. Leave a comment down below if you think this was a good purchase or a bad purchase, and if you think that the things will sell, and how long you think it will take me to sell them all. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video.